Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 6 of the English for Beginners podcast. I'm Ahmed.
And I'm Yasmina. Today, we're going to talk about something we use every day: days, months, and dates.
That's right. We use these words all the time. At school, at work, when making plans, and even when talking about birthdays. Let's begin today's episode by talking about the days of the week. Yasmina, can you help us say them one by one?
Of course, let's say them slowly. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That makes 7 days in a week.
Right. And did you know that the first day of the week is usually Monday in many countries? But in some other places, people start the week on Sunday.
That's interesting. It's good to know that not everyone sees the week the same way. But in English, we usually say Monday is the first day.
So, Yasmina, do you have a favorite day of the week?
Yes, I really love Friday. It's the last day of the work week. When Friday comes, I feel happy and relaxed because the weekend is near.
That's true. Friday has a nice feeling. For me, I prefer Saturday. I don't have to wake up early. I usually sleep late, eat a big breakfast, and watch a movie or play games.
That sounds fun. On Saturdays, I like to clean my room, read a book, or go out for coffee with friends.
And let's not forget about Sunday. For some people, Sunday is a day to rest. For others, it's a day to prepare for the new week.
So, dear listeners, what about you? Which day do you like most? Think about it and try to say it in English.
Now, Yasmina, let's talk more about what we do on different days. For example, what's your typical Monday like?
Mondays are usually busy. I go to work early in the morning. I also check my emails, have meetings, and plan for the whole week. Honestly, I don't really like Mondays. They feel a bit heavy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Monday is like the wake-up day after the weekend. But once Tuesday and Wednesday come, I feel more active and focused.
I agree. Wednesday feels like the middle of the week. Not too early, not too late. It's a good time to get work done.
And then comes Thursday, which is a little exciting because you know Friday is next.
Exactly. On Thursdays, I start planning for my weekend. Sometimes I go grocery shopping or clean the house so I can rest more on Friday and Saturday.
Smart. I usually meet my friends on Friday nights. We go out, eat something nice, maybe watch a movie, or just talk.
And Sunday? It's quiet. I try to sleep early and prepare my bag for Monday. Ahmed, let's talk more about the days of the week. Do you know what we call the days from Monday to Friday?
Yes, we call them weekdays. These are the days when most people go to work and children go to school. They are usually busy days.
That's right. Weekdays are full of work, study, and responsibilities. People usually wake up early and follow a routine. For example, I wake up at 6:30, get ready for school, and leave the house by 7:15.
That's early. I wake up a bit later, around 7:30. Then I take a quick shower, eat breakfast, and go to work. My weekdays are always full. Meetings, emails, and tasks.
Ahmed, we were talking about the days of the week earlier, and now it's time to learn the months of the year. They are very important, and we use them all the time when we talk about birthdays, events, or even when we book a doctor's appointment or plan something with friends.
Great idea, Yasmina. The months are really essential. Anyone who is learning a new language must know the names of the months. They are used everywhere, in class schedules, bills, bookings, almost everything. And of course, there are 12 months in the year. Not many, but it's important to memorize them in order.
Okay, let's start step by step. If you can say them slowly, I will repeat after you, and we'll act like we're learning them for the first time.
Sure, listen carefully. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Great, now it's my turn. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Wow, I feel like I just ran a marathon with words.
Ha 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 ha, yes. The first time we try to say all of them, they feel like a lot. But with practice, it becomes really easy. Let's do it together again slowly. And let's connect each month to a picture or feeling so we can link the word to our memory.
Great idea. Can you tell me, for example, which month do you like the most? And what does it remind you of?
I love June because it's my birthday month. The weather is warm, the sun comes out a lot, and I feel good energy. We usually take a small trip, even if it's just within the city, we change the atmosphere. And my family always celebrates with me in a simple way, but full of love, a small cake, and sometimes I hear a weird birthday song from my little sister. She records it with her voice.
That's so sweet. I love the small details that make the day special. My birthday is in October, and I love this month. The weather starts to cool down, the air becomes fresh, and the trees change color, red, orange, yellow. I feel like I'm walking in a painting. Even when I study, the weather helps me concentrate more.
Really? October has a poetic feeling. You know? Even if someone doesn't celebrate in a big way, just knowing the name of the month and being able to talk about their feelings, that alone is a part of learning the language. When I say, I was born in June, or I studied in September, I'm not just saying a word, I'm talking about my memories, about my life.
True, language is not just words, it's feelings, situations, and times. When I learn the names of the months, I feel like I'm opening a door to talk about the past, the present, and the future. I can say, I will travel in December, or I studied a lot in May, and share my stories with others.
Let me ask you, do you feel there is a month you like less than the others?
Hmm, maybe November. I feel like it has a strange energy, like it's a month in between things, not a beginning and not an end. But maybe it's a chance to reflect. And also, it's my mom's birthday month, so it became special.
Nice. See how even the month we don't really like can become our favorite when we link it to a good memory. Speaking of months, we talked about April and November. But do you know how to say the full date in English?
I know the months and the numbers, but I get confused when I want to say the whole date. Like, should I say 14 April or April 14th?
Good question. In English, we usually say the month first, then the day with an ending, and then the year. For example, April 14th, 2025.
What if I want to say the day of the week too?
Great point. Then you say Monday, April 14th. Day first, then month and day. You can say the year too. Monday, April 14th, 2025.
Ahmed, now that I know the months and how to say the full date, I want to know how to ask about the date in real conversations. What should I say if I forget the date or want to ask someone?
Great question. The most common and friendly way is simply, what's the date today? It's short, natural, and native speakers use it all the time. And that's it for today's episode, friends. We hope you had fun learning about days and dates with us.
Remember, practice a little every day, and soon you'll be talking like a native speaker.
Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. That way, you won't miss any new episodes.
And next time, we'll be talking about something fun, talking about hobbies and free time.
So get ready to share what you love to do in your free time, in English.
Until then, keep listening, keep smiling, and keep learning. See you next time.
Don't forget to subscribe.